I'll Meet You There, a brand new web show. We want to meet you where your passion is. You'll meet musicians, painters, local leaders, architects, and life enthusiasts.
So if there's something you're passionate about, let us know, and we'll meet you where your heart is.
What's up, everyone, and welcome to I'll Meet You There. This is your Passion Scout, Giselle. And for those who are new to the web show, I just want to let you know that I'll Meet You There. It's not really referencing an exact location. What we're doing is meeting people where they do the things they love. So we're interviewing passionate individuals in the community, and they're just sharing with you their passion. On this website, you're going to be meeting Jose Cotto. He's a Worcester native and a UMass Amherst alum. And he's going to be sharing with you his passion for community work and community empowerment, and how he infuses passion into many of the different projects he works on. We're going to be focusing particularly on his personal t-shirt brand, which is called Newsworthy Creativity. And there's 3 words you need to remember: create, inspire, and support. Meet Jose Cotto.
A teacher, a leader, a revolutionary, an artist, a brother, a son. Just really, I'm just someone that is trying to take advantage of the privileges that I've had to be able to give back and kind of do my due diligence to empower my community and where I come from. How's it going? I'm Jose Cotto. Born and raised in Worcester, Massachusetts. Grew up in a project development called Great Brook Valley. Grew up there in the 90s. It was a pretty rough environment growing up, but luckily I was fortunate enough to have some mentors in my life that kind of helped me get out of that, and eventually got me to where I am today. Graduate of the UMass Amherst Architecture Department. Out here working full time now, and so really when it comes down to it, I do what I do because I wanna empower people, and I wanna show people that we grow up in these communities and we're less fortunate often, but we're always creative people. We've always been creative people, so we can use our creativity to really put us in situations that allows us to continue to move forward and strive to that next level. So for me, community work wasn't something that I was always interested in. As I said earlier, my pop Sean really got me involved in community work, working with youth, and this really started for me when I was in high school. And ever since then, it's kind of taken off, and I've tried to infuse it in everything that I'm doing. It's important for me, and I know that it's important for me to give back, but it's also for me a way to find inspiration for the work that I do. Community work is a driving force behind my personal brand, Joining Creativity, which was something that I started thinking about freshman year of college and didn't really get launched until last fall. And a big part of that was because I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. I was struggling with how I can really connect this to the community and this idea of being able to give back. So it took me about 3.5 years to really think about what it meant and what it is I wanted to do. And it got me to 3 words, to create, to inspire, and to support. And those words constantly resonate with me: create, inspire, support. And for me, that just made the work that I was doing that much more intriguing and much more interesting, because I could see the impact that this could have. One of the reasons why it took me so long to really get the business off the ground was because I knew that the t-shirt industry is very saturated, right? There's, for every Joining Creativity, or for every Johnny Cupcakes, there's 1,000 Joining Creativities, right? If not hundreds of thousands. Everybody has a t-shirt company now. Digital design and graphic design is easily done now. You could do it online. Photoshop, Illustrator, these programs are easily accessible. So everybody's a designer nowadays, right? So for me, it took a long time to really focus on what it is that I wanted to do, because I wanted to have a clothing line that stood out, and that seems like something very cliche, and everybody wants that, right? Everybody wants their clothing line to stand out. But for me, it was more about the message and developing a brand that had a significant message behind it and wasn't about profiting, right? I'll be upfront. The t-shirt industry is tough, right? I've been funding a lot of this out of my own pocket. Haven't made any profit off of it. But for me, it's not really about that right now. I always tell people that I'm not in the business of making money. I'm in the business of making change. And I mean that wholeheartedly, because for me, this has been fun, and it has been fun because I love the work that I do. And if it's not about the money, I don't have to worry about that aspect of it. I can just concentrate on the message that I'm trying to get across. You got to make those connections with folk in the community, and I think that people like myself who have been given that opportunity, it's kind of our responsibility and our to go back and give to those communities again and pass it forward, pay it forward in a way, because I know the benefits of having a mentor. So if I can be a mentor for somebody, for me that's success at its top level, because I may not be able to accomplish all the things that I want to accomplish in life, but if I can inspire people, and mentor somebody and guide them to the path of success to the point where, they'll surpass even the greatest things that I've done, that's kind of the ultimate goal. That's the ultimate success story right there.
We have great news, everyone. I want to introduce you to our first passion sponsor, Red Light Communications, based out of Everett, Massachusetts. This local business is actually headed by two Latino young entrepreneurs, and they've been in business for 5 years, and they're a great asset to the community. And we're so happy that we could actually partner up because they believe in the authentic work that I'll Meet You There is doing. If you love this episode of I'll Meet You There, make sure you spread the passion by liking our Facebook page and blog. If you want to become a passion sponsor and advertise your business or be a featured guest, please email us at passionscouts@gmail.com.